Hello everybody, it's the Swedish Traveler here. How you doing? Since it's Monday, it's going to be another world news video. It has happened quite a lot during the weekend, and I'm gonna start off with Britney Spears. Her father has stepped back as her carer of sorts, so we will see if she will continue to be to have someone take care of her, or if she will be free or not. We will see about that. Yeah, that's all I need to say about that, really. The second thing that I want to talk about is something that happened in Plymouth, in the UK. There was a shooting with 5 people dead, which in a way I find it kind of surprising that it happens in the UK of all places, and considering the gun laws in the UK, not a lot of people do have weapons in the UK, but then again, it still happened, and it's real sad that it did happen, of course. But yeah. The third thing that I want to talk about is there was a huge drug bust in Spain. I think about 500 people were arrested. I will just try to find the article real quick. Sorry about that. And of course I couldn't find it. But there was a huge drug bust. Some Swedish people were involved as well in this huge meth deal of sorts. Yeah, that's all I need to say about that, really. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is Bruce Dickinson. The lead singer of Iron Maiden. He got COVID, even though he is fully vaccinated. As far as I know, it was a mild one, but he still got infected. But hopefully he will get better if he isn't if he's not already being better. Sorry for not being able to speak, but so I'm gonna move on. The fifth thing I want to talk about is and sorry if I butchered the name, Artyom Milushkin, which is a political activist in Russia, got sentenced for 11 years. I think he got sent into prison for stirring up the crowds and being against Putin. And well, it's typical to Russia to just do that. And it's sad that it's still happening. But yeah. The next thing that I want to talk about is about a Nicaraguan newspaper who got shut down because I think that the government is The government is just shutting down all of the shutting down the all of the free newspapers just to be able to control the media, but so that makes me wonder what's really going on. Political activists are being arrested, newspapers are being shut down, the government is really taking control of the media, and yeah, it is really messed up, I must admit. And I'm going to move on. The next thing I want to talk about is there has been some a lot of stuff happening in Turkey. It was some fires earlier this year, and now there's a lot of floods going on, with 70 people dead. And just now, 4.3 tons of narcotics has been that are being used for making drugs has been seized in Istanbul. Apparently it has been sent from Hong Kong via Istanbul to the Netherlands. So that's going to be, well, that's a good thing, really. So all in all, floods with 70 dead and a huge narcotics bust as well. And the next thing I want to talk about, this is going to be a longer-winded video, and sorry about that. There we go. There has been an earthquake in Haiti. There's a lot of people that have been killed. The latest number is about over 700 people. And with around 2,000 people injured as well. And I hope the country will get better from it. Yeah, the next thing that has been on the news lately, that the Taliban has taken over Afghanistan. They raided Kabul and just took it over, since the U.S. troops were hastily removed. And Joe Biden has been getting some flack about it, since he mentioned in early July that the war isn't over yet, but now it has apparently happened. And as far as I know, the Taliban took the country over within. There are some back and forth on this one, going from 4 days to 2 weeks. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that one as well. But it went down really quickly, as far as I know. And apparently also as well, the Taliban took over a lot of US equipment as well, like helicopters, Humvees, and even drones, which is so things might escalate as well, so we will see about that. And the next thing I want to talk about is a case of the Ebola virus has been showing up in the Ivory Coast. I think it was the first one in like over 25 years that it has happened in the Ivory Coast. It hasn't really spread as far as I know, but apparently the Ebola virus is flaring up every once in a while in Africa, and at least from what I remember, there were some vaccines of the Ebola virus, and I wonder what happened with that. But hopefully it will not rise, hopefully. And the last thing I want to talk about is what's happening in Australia, especially the New South Wales state, and there has been some new cases of the COVID-19, and the state immediately went on a lockdown, and even I think it was the mayor of Sydney who compared the lockdowns to Nazi Germany, which I really find very strange, comparing it to freaking Hitler and stuff. And I was like, what? And it is really weird to make that statement, and of course people didn't like that at all. Well, they didn't like that comparison, and yeah, hopefully it will get better in all of the world, really. And that's the video. Comment below what you think. You can like and subscribe, and if you want to support my channel, you can buy some merch in the merch app down below. Otherwise, peace.